I thought I might have done that. Right as I went to, put us, to live mode, I was like, I think I muted my, desktop and microphone audio on, Sunday morning. And I sure did, so it's a good thing that I looked at that before I started talking. Hello! Hello! The title of this stream is misleading. I'm not going for sweepstakes tonight unless I, like, really luck into something because, frankly, sweepstakes is driving me up a fucking wall. I've tried it, like, a lot. Let's say a lot.
Remind me what sweepstakes is?
Drafting sweepstakes is, the last non-mode achievement that I have.
Right.
Where you have to draft 20 dead ends. And I think one of the things that's getting in my way is actually my foundation orientation. Because I don't have a straight shot into the foundation. So I think it is actually causing me problems. Now, the thing that I could do is I could call it a day in the break room with a key card and then just double back around. But that's besides the point. I have other things that I need to do tonight.
So you're like well past where I gave up on the game, basically.
Oh god.
So this is all shit I've never seen.
I was gonna
Or rather,
say,
it's like, it's shit that I like have seen screen caps of and have seen people like theorize about, but I've never seen it in like actual practice.
Mm-hmm.
Although I did watch a video yesterday of like all of the like unsolved shit that people still think is in the game.
Yeah. And there is some stuff that, I mean, there is one more major update to the game that is like being planned because they are intending to add Dirigiblocks.
Yeah.
I forgot that I called it a day in the sauna. I forgot that I picked up a sauna.
Ooh, that's a lot of stuff.
Where the fuck am I? Okay, I called it a day in a break room, so I got a key card. That's good. I straight up and down was going to stream last week to reclaim the throne, but it was show and tell week.
Oh yeah.
But I was literally like, well, I'll just stream on Tuesday and then we can do that. I'm so excited to put that together because that was really fucking cool. Also, I'm gonna be so real. I totally forgot about my cloister upgrade and accidentally bumped my allowance over 69, which I was just kind of leaving it at for shits and giggles. Now I'm like, I should go down into the sanctum rooms that have more die boxes that I didn't solve and just solve those.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not going to, but so the thing is, I don't really need money at this point. Because I bought the blue tents upgrade, which is the thing that you need to spend the most money on. Now, I'll wait, because I'm not going to do it right now. I did smash the piggy bank in the chapel.
Nice.
And in fact, the last session that I played was me, trying to figure out how to get the money that I needed in order to get blue tents, because it's 400 gold. And going, well, if I pick up a coin purse and then smash the piggy bank, also coin purse applies to allowance, so if I kind of wander around until I end up with a coin purse, then pick up my allowance, I smashed the piggy bank, there was 300 gold in it, with
Hell yeah.
coin purse put me over 500. So I was still able to buy out the commissary after buying blue tents out of the gift shop.
You love to hear it.
And then of course, the game decided to say, oh, you bought blue tents? no rank 8 for you. It's like, bro, fuck you. But I have it.
But you have it.
Let's see. You can kind of, in real time, this is just like a little teaser for chat. You can, in real time, the day that I reclaim the throne, do the math to make sure that I perfectly get myself into position to be able to do it. And it's very good that I thought about it, because I actually would have fucked it up if I hadn't done it in exactly the sequence that I did it. Actually, this is a good... Oh, okay, so it just... You no longer see the smashed piggy bank, it just looks like this now. That's good to know, because this was like the last thing that I did, and I don't think I've been in the chapel since. Alright, yeah, let's scrap that, and then I have it. Yeah, aquarium. Oh, thanks. How many stars? Okay, 59. I'm not going to be able to get the stars that I need in order to do that. Not now, anyway. I have bumped my lockpicking skills pretty high with a couple of experiments, which has been fun.
Nice. I didn't realize that was a thing that you could do.
Yeah. When you get the, the packet download that you get that adds new triggers to the experiments, allows you to permanently increase your lockpicking skills.
Oh yeah, I haven't done that.
And I tend to go with that. Yeah, fuck it. Hey Martin, you want to see the throne of the blueprints?
I would love to.
It's basically the same. It's just blue now.
It's blue now.
It's blue now. This cutscene is probably, the cutscene that you get for unlocking this is probably the best cutscene in the entire game.
Nice.
I fully sat, like, I, like, moved off the dais, and then I just sat here for somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes, just kind of thinking about it. Wild to establish your own political entity in your house. Yeah.
Sometimes it's nice to do.
Sometimes it's nice to do. I think there's more gems in the commissary, maybe? I don't know, though. Reading nook. One of my favorite silly things about the Throne of the Blueprints is that even though it's now a blueprint room, it's still classified as a black print for, the king. Which actually, I may have save-scummed the game when I was going for a specific thing, because I forgot that.
I think you're valid to do it.
Yeah, like, and one of the reasons why I did was because I had literally frozen, I want to say 20 gems and 200 gold for the express purpose of doing that, and then was like, oh, fuck this. Like, I gotta do it.
Yeah.
Coupon book. So I'd be like, wow, I still have 75 steps. You started with a sauna. Hi, Rachel. Are you far enough that you can do this without spoiling? Oh, Lord. It's fine. Oh, I'm redrawing that. LOL. Those all suck.
Oh, yeah.
I'm working on, like, the last major puzzle series, and if you haven't, well, I guess I'm not really going to spoil you for reclaiming the throne. You're just going to see what happens when you reclaim the throne. So, like, it's up to you. I don't know if you've done that yet. This is the puzzle that I brute forced.
Nice, nice.
Because, this is the puzzle that you have to, open the box every day for a while until you figure it out, and then I just did it, because I thought to myself, what if I use Blessing of the Monk on both of the black print rooms? And, that's the solution to the puzzle.
Yeah.
I have one key, and I don't really feel like using it here, so I'm gonna go back. Oh good, there are more gems in here. Oh god! I was actually like, how do I have so much money? And I'm like, cause you picked up all of the gold from the treasure trove.
That would do it.
That'll do it. So I am, currently... Don't worry, Niels, you have not missed much. Look, there's a coin purse again.
There it is.
Babe, I love you so much. I promise someday you'll be able to watch these videos. I promise. I love you. Rachel is actually, I think I told this story to, I don't remember if I told this story, in a chat. I don't remember where I was when I told this story, but Rachel and I have basically the last, like, 3 times that we've seen each other have talked about literally nothing but blueprints, except for the last time we saw each other where I also talked about the Proto-Men for a while.
It's really funny.
And, Rachel was telling me about the safe in the drafting studio, which is the last safe that that was the last safe that I hadn't gotten yet. Oh, it's there. And was like, do you want to hear the solution? And I was like, yeah, fuck it, whatever, I already know that it's there. And they gave me the solution, and they were saying, yeah, I got it by, like, you know, I worked backwards through let's do a walk-in closet, fuck it. I worked backwards from this and this and this date and blah 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 and all this sort of stuff, and about 5 minutes later we were talking about the calendar in the draft studio, and they were like, because I think the safe code for the drafting studio is oh fuck, what is the safe code for the drafting studio? I've done it once.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I know. Now I have to look this up, so this is gonna give me a second. Because I didn't write this one down, because when the fuck am I going to get the drafting studio in a day 1 run? Being able to unlock that save requires, like, a very specific set of circumstances, and I'm like, dog, no, that's not happening. Hidden safe, blah, blah, blah. Secret safe. Show me the drafting studio safe. Okay, yeah, it is 11:08. It is 11:08. And I was sitting there when Rachel first told me the solution going, I'm pretty sure that day 1 of Blueprints is November 6th. So it's not that. I know it's not that. And then you were like, yeah, and you know, and the calendar has 8 gates on it. And I went, calendar has 8 small gates on it. Yeah.
Yep.
Babe. Uh-huh. What's the month of that calendar? And Rachel just kind of looked at me and sighed and then said, but you know what? That's actually really good information for me to have because I know now that it's not 4 numbers, it's 2 sets of 2 numbers. And I said yes.
That's so funny.
It was like, because I was listening to this, like I had all these dates written down in my notes, and I was kind of working backwards from, like I started with that date, and then I worked backwards from just like, I was like, oh, babe, I'm so sorry. Play Scholar, did I already say hi? I'm saying hi now.
What's up, Play Scholar?
You know what, actually, Observatory isn't a bad idea here, because I do need to build my stars back up. So I need to get back up to 61.
Also, I don't know if we said this on mic, but we're not doing Silent Hill this Friday.
No, we haven't said it on mic, because, the 2 of us haven't been on mic, and we didn't discover that we weren't doing Silent Hill until yesterday?
Yesterday, yeah. No, I keep forgetting if it's Tuesday or Wednesday. It's my mom's birthday. So
Yay!
have family time. We should be back next Friday, though.
I'm not looking at those. I will say, by the way, this 2 wind-up keys upgrade for the parlor was really useful last time I was here.
Yep.
No, Marn, you have no idea.
I like the 2 wind-up key bonus. I don't think I ever would have picked anything else.
I also like 2 wind-up keys. And I basically just stopped doing Parlor Room after the puzzles got too hard.
That makes sense.
Which also happened to me when I was playing Curse Mode, where I was like, yeah, Niels, you definitely do. It also started happening to me when I was playing Curse Mode, because I got far enough in Curse Mode and I was just absolutely throwing myself at the parlor game in order to have gems.
Yeah, I mean, the nice thing is that if you have trading posts, you can also just trade the keys.
Yes, which I actually did in order to get coin purse in order to smash open the piggy bank so that I could buy blue tents. I got plenty of gems. Now, if I could pick up another key, that would be real nice.
Wine cellar there ain't bad. Alyssa is dog sitting this week, and I was like, wow, it's so cool that I kind of have a week to not do anything and just like have alone time. I don't often get that. And then I scheduled myself shit to do every single night this week because I was like, oh, I didn't mean to pin that message, whoops. Because I was like, oh, I need something to actually do with my night times or I'm gonna go crazy.
Yeah. I still think it's very funny that this ended up being a light week for me, and then I made it not be a light week for myself.
Yeah, no, I did the same thing. I was like, wow, I have nothing going on Tuesday and Thursday. That's so nice. And then I was like, Mike, do you want to stream Tuesday? And then I scheduled a podcast recording for Thursday.
I don't think there's anything actually, well, at this precise moment in time, I don't think there's anything actually useful in
pretty good.
having the every time you draft an upgraded floor plan. Given the fact that I have I have upgraded every single floor plan that you can possibly upgrade.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Real useful. What I actually should have titled this stream, by the way, y'all, is watch me not be able to get the code check and the vault at the same time for another 5 in-game days. Despite the fact that I think... Hold on a second. Ignore the foundation. I'm not paying attention to the foundation. I know that my code check is common. And I made my vault common, too! So what the fuck are we doing here? Let me tell you, really glad I axed the cost of the vault. Actually turned out to be pretty useful for me. Yeah, servant spare quarters. Let's go. The number of times I've drafted a servant's quarters or a servant's spare quarters and had so many keys here that they have been overlapping each other is hilarious. Me continuing to hit lots. Okay. Here we fucking go, gamers.
Let's go!
So Martin, are you ready to embark on a journey?
I'm so ready.
Where's my... Okay. I have so many steps, I'm fine. Oh, right, and I have running shoes, too. I'm really glad that I checked this instead of waiting for gallery. Because, waiting for gallery was probably going to be the bane of my existence in trying to do this. Where is... Okay. I'm gonna go in the opposite direction of where I should be going first, because I need to show Martin something. So. You see the coat of arms?
Mm-hmm.
That's a puzzle.
Oh, I've heard of this. Yeah.
I think this is the one I was back scrolling through the blueprints the blueprints thread in the writing workshop, and I think this is the one that PB called complicated enough to be an ARG in its own right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I am excited to get into this. Especially because I have what the wiki reliably refers to as a visual clue for a late game puzzle, which I know is pretty irrelevant to everything that I've done so far. So
that's fun. I think that's one of the puzzles where I like saw it and kind of looked up what it was, and I was like, well, I'm never gonna do this, so I don't feel that bad spoiling myself about it.
So I technically found out about this, about parts of the solution to this puzzle without having the blue tents upgrade. So you're supposed to have the blue tents upgrade and draft a couple of specific rooms in order to figure this out, but don't worry about it. I don't really know anything beyond this point, so we're good.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, fine. I'll take another allowance token. Why not? Okay. Would you like to read the letter, Marn?
Yeah. My obsession with ciphers was renewed after my brother died, for among his journals I found a curious square, a grid of words written in a hand I immediately recognized, my mother's. Accompanying this discovery were numerous pages containing traces of my brother's fruitless attempts over the years to decipher this grid. It was a bittersweet find. The excitement I felt was tempered by memories of the unique bond my mother and brother had always shared. I was the child with an interest in puzzles and wordplay, yet it was Simon to whom she bequeathed this cryptic gift. With all respect to my late brother, it became clear after spending time poring over his notes that he was not very suited to this challenge. Occasionally, he stumbled upon some promising ideas, but none of them were thoroughly pursued. Where I will give him credit, however, is in the extensive research he conducted, combing through a career's worth of our mother's notes and correspondence. This search culminated in the discovery of a letter my mother had written a local professor, requesting additional material for use in the creation of a cryptograph. This meager clue was, according to his survey, the only shred of evidence in her belongings that mentioned this project. As for me, I am ashamed to admit that despite all my boasting, I have nothing to show for nearly 3 decades of effort. I am no closer to solving this than I was in those early months of daily obsession. With each passing year, I fear my chances of reaching a satisfying conclusion to this adventure grow ever slimmer. Some might say this outcome is quite fitting. Poetic justice for tormenting my readers for so many years with seemingly impossible bafflers. While I can certainly relate to their frustrations, I wonder if we really need to obtain answers to all of life's questions. Must we always quench our thirst for knowledge? At my age, I often find myself looking back at the long path behind me, and I think I am content to leave a few stones unturned. A life without some mystery is a life without imagination. So, I will lay down this burden and leave this stone, and the winding path of intrigue it proceeds for future generations to explore. Herbert.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, okay. I know that... Okay, no. I don't know shit about shit. I can make... I think I can probably make a reasonable assumption that the presence of Joya in this, grid is sort of intended to serve as a key of some sort, because we know that Joya has a very specific role in this world. Fuck. We don't have a lot of Simon's notes, is the other thing. So it's like... Like, for me, when I look at this, I see a... When I look at this, I see a word substitution. But I don't know.
They're all 4 letters.
They are all 4 letters, is the other thing. I think one of the other problems is that I never actually deciphered all of the puzzles that are in A New Clue, because I looked it up and I'd already solved all those puzzles. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Where's my notebook? I don't know where my notes are. La 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 la. this as a spreadsheet, I think, instead. Because... fuck it. Where is my... So I wanna be able to keep looking at this grid specifically. Because this is the last thing that I have to do, because I got the second security room password too. Oh, not pugs, pigs. Pigs, sand, mail, date, head, clam, peak.
Mac, while you write all of these down, I'm gonna go adjust the AC really quick.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It's 80 degrees on the East Coast for people who didn't know.
It's crazy.
I'm wearing shorts right now.
I mean, the other thing that you could consider with this, right, is that this could be the picture puzzle again, right? Where you... But in this case, you had... I would say probably add a letter, but... you don't have to add a letter. Especially because, like, a ton of these words are... the art on the walls. Hand, base, safe, clay. I can't remember if I remember seeing clay around somewhere, or if I'm remembering that being part of the cipher. Where am I? I think this was one of the ones that gave me a lot of trouble when I was trying to solve the picture puzzle in the first place. So, you know. Today's the 10th, so currently in-game it's a week in the future, I guess. I mean, there would be... I think my immediate next step would be to try and draft her ladyship's chamber again. And actually read Lady Epson's notes. Because we know that she has notes in there. That would be where I think I would immediately want to go next. Which I don't know that there's anything else. It would be like that or drafting bunk room. To try and get that... the brother's journal. I don't know that that would be supremely useful, but... it's the immediate next place that my mind goes, so... Oh, these fucking gems. I don't really think there's be... I don't know how much... Welcome back. I don't know how much useful stuff there's going to be in the blue memos up here, but, I know there's one in the rotunda. I just don't know where it is.
I was watching that video of, like, stuff that could still be an unsolved mystery in the game. And the guy who made it pointed out that there's, like, a lot of, like, assets in the game and, like, furniture and, like, ceiling panels that has letters concealed in the architecture of it.
Yeah. There sure are.
And was, like, talking a lot about how some of them bear, like, a direct resemblance to the way that, like, letters are hidden in furniture in Mirage, the book that Blueprints is based on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But was like, yeah, I don't really know what to do with these. It's just something I noticed.
I mean, I think also there's, like, a little something in that letter from our uncle about, like, some mysteries being unsolved, right? Where it's like, yeah, I don't know. Oh, I wonder if, well, these are letters from Mary, actually, so this is not going to be supremely useful. Let me look at them anyway.
Do you want me to read these?
No, because we've read
okay.
these. I'm just, like, trying to think about where there would be other stuff from Lady Clara. Well, no, because it wouldn't be Clara's stuff. Because she's the sister-in-law.
Hmm.
So I'm trying to think about where there would be other stuff from Simon.
I straight up didn't know that box was in the Dovecote. I'm gonna be so real with you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I guess I must have gotten the Dovecote after I
don't know. I've only
streaming.
I have the Dovecote in my own game, but I think I've only ever drafted it once. It does not tend to show up a lot for me.
The letter in the crypt is from Lady Clara Epson. Wait. Yes, it's from Clara because it's talking about it's to Mary.
What are you looking for exactly?
I'm looking for any fucking clues that I can use to try and figure out what this grid cipher is. Like, straight up. I'm looking for the game to give me, literally anything. Straight up. So, and the answer might be there isn't anything. The other thing is that I need to find, I think it might be later though. I'm not gonna be able to get in into the vault with the fucking magnifying glass. The one grid puzzle for the clock that has clues very particularly placed? Wait. Which clock? That sounds like a stupid question, but there's so many fucking clocks in this game. I hate this fucking room. It's so dark. I know there's a key in here. There it is.
Oh, it's right there.
This is the... She's wearing the moon pendant and the emerald bracelet. I think this must be their mother. I think this is probably their mother. Oh, you mean the castle cipher? Maybe. But it's 4 letters. All the words in this grid are 4 letters, not... Well, hold on a second. What are we looking at here? No, there's too many consonants, actually. Actually, they're all consonants. But yes, I know exactly what you're referring to. I may end up going down around the grounds after we finish here. But I want to kind of, like, use all of these steps that I have to fullest advantage. I really am gonna try and beat my head against, this for a little bit before I start looking shit up again. Yeah, we can go music room, fuck it. No, it probably isn't that. Probably isn't that. But maybe. They really hide these blue memos from you in a very real way. Like, look, there it is. I wonder... I don't have security, do I? Okay. Will this work? No, it doesn't work because we're in a corner. That's fine. There's a bunk room.
Did you ever unlock the door in, like, the underground area that is, like, off the tunnel that leads to...
I sure did. I was gonna show that to you, in fact.
Whoa. You be.
Okay. I don't think there is anything there, unless I, like, looked really fast through it, but... Well, that's kind of the reason why I was like... That's kind of the reason why I was like, it might just be a word substitution cipher, right? Like... Especially with Joya being in the middle of it, where I'm like, well... Like, is Joya supposed to indicate that, like, you do See, for me, it would be Joya would indicate a synonym, but most of the rest of what's listed there indicates an antonym. Oh, that's very useful. Because most of the rest of the puzzle would be like, she's lunchbox lady. She's the baker. She's the baker angel. And that's why I'm like, okay, well, if you have Joya there, then if you're doing a word substitution cipher, then that would be like baker or something like that. Enjoy the pizza. Exactly. But like many of the other words in this cipher, in this grid, like don't. I don't know.
I did just look up a hint, and oh boy.
I love when you say that. All right. Is the hint something that I could find in the natural progression of play?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, wait, hold on a second. I can't go down there yet. Hold on.
Have you found any file cabinet keys yet? Just out of curiosity.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I needed. That's what I've been meaning to do. Hold on a second. I have to go back down for that.
Yeah, because I'm seeing that one of those unlocks, like, a file that will directly give you, like, get you started on this.
Oh, I'm pretty... If you're talking about, I think I may know which one you're talking about. Okay. Either that or I just need to go draft archives again. But, there is a file that I have been meaning to go down and look at. So, I will go... Let's do that now. That pause was me going, which direction do I have to go to get that file cabinet again? It's this way. Because there's 2 file cabinets in the archives, and then there's one down here, which is the foreman's file cabinet. It's gonna be very funny if I run out of steps before I've, Okay, here we go. Aha! It is to the Baroness of Mount Holly. Okay. Yes, because this is how you solve the coat of arms. This is how you solve the coat of arms.
So I believe that you still need this for the next step of this puzzle.
Okay. That would make sense. Ugh. That would make sense because Joya has a number value. And technically they have 2. Because you have the numbers in the chapel. My guess is that it's going to be the numbers in the chapel. And it's not going to have anything to do with the natural order.
I think you might be overthinking it. That's what I will say.
I'm always overthinking puzzles. Have you met me? I just want to show you this.
Ooh. Well, that's fun.
I was very glad to have 2 wind-up keys. I'm pretty sure I came down here, saw this, checked the wiki, went back up, drafted the parlor, picked up the 2 wind-up keys, and came back down here. Let's see. I don't think it's going to give me the cutscene again, but it might. Okay. So this is the thing that I've been thinking about. I know that this is going to be relevant because it hasn't been relevant to anything else I've done.
And it absolutely positively cannot relate to the throne room puzzle, because I'm pretty sure that you can only open these blue doors by getting Throne of the Blueprints. Which means that this can't have anything to do with the throne puzzle.
So I'm looking at this. I don't know how much the other hint is going to help you.
Cool. I love hearing that. That's hilarious.
It's the kind of thing where, like, I think that there's a chance that you could see it and figure it out, and I think that there's also a chance that you could see it and become more confused. And also there's a chance that you could look directly at it and be like, this is nothing to me. It's not really a good hint, is what I'm saying.
Okay. So, can you give me a location to aim for?
It's in one of the classrooms.
Oh, it's gonna be... Yeah, alright. Fucking... Oh, Jesus Christ. And of course I don't get Schoolhouse right now.
Yeah, that would help.
Actually, I should go back into Schoolhouse, because if I recall, Schoolhouse has, if I recall, Schoolhouse has some of that, fancy wood. Alright. Let's just kind of wander around in circles for a little bit. Let me... Ah, fuck! I called it a day in the wrong room. Okay, whatever. It's fine. I'll get treasure trove. I'll open the door. It'll be fine.
Yeah, so I think it's something that you can find in any classroom, from what I'm looking at.
Okay, well, maybe I'll be able to get... Well, now that I've, turned my king banner to, bedrooms, probably not. But... I don't fucking feel like doing math. I'm not going to.
I mean, I think to solve this puzzle at some point you're gonna have to, unfortunately.
Well, am I gonna have to do a fucking dartboard, or am I gonna have to do the numeric core? Because the numeric core is completely different.
Numeric core, yeah.
Because the numeric core is is different. I can do a numeric core. Numeric core is fine. That's easy. Okay, I don't want to say it's necessarily easy, but it's not like it's not as much of a pain in the ass as some of those fucking dartboard puzzles are. Which spiral thing? Do you mean the spiral that shows up in, on the art in Her Ladyship's chamber? Because I'm pretty sure that's referring to the 100 plus star constellation. Now what I will say is that I do have, the spiral in the wood grain. There is a, Maid's Chamber is gonna be a bad choice here, but it's fine. I mean, Maid's Chamber isn't a bad choice, but it does drag my luck down. So, you know. I'm very specifically waiting to... You know, it's funny, I should have actually picked Hovel if I was going to do a bedroom run, but whatever, it's fine. Locked. Bastard. It's rank 4. I still have a chance to get Guy's bedroom again, but having pathways around is better for me. Something all clues have double. Well, yeah. You're locked. You're locked. Fuck.
I'm looking at the solution to this puzzle and gritting my teeth because I think at this point in the game you have like too much information. If that makes sense.
No, that absolutely makes sense.
Like, I think that there's too much going on that, like, this puzzle is not as complicated as it appears to be.
Well, you said, so the thing is that, like, you said one of the classrooms, and I'm wondering if, like, I know that part of the solution to the initial coat of arms numeric core is in one of the classrooms. So you're looking at the cipher, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just
I fully know what the cipher is.
Okay.
And I will say, it is something that you could figure out just by thinking about it and looking at what you've written down. It is something that you could solve without touching the game blueprints.
Cool. Which, the thing is that does lead me to believe that I'm not going to solve it tonight because I'm looking at the game blueprints. No, I'm serious. Like...
Which is fine.
I mean, the other thing I could do is I could close the game, open up a spreadsheet, and we could just do it.
I mean, because really the only thing from the game I think that you have to know is how to do the numeric core.
Okay. Do I have to numeric core all 25 of those words? Yeah, I think I do, don't I? I like that you stopped
silence
talking.
Enough of an answer?
Yeah, the silence was definitely enough of an answer. Okay. Yeah, alright, hold on. I want to get a bunch of dice really quick and just see if I can't get her ladyship's chamber off of that drawing room. I think I probably could. Yeah, fuck it, Guy's bedroom. Why not? Again, I'm just gonna try and redraw. I got bedrooms for days. Actually, I think I've drafted most of them at this point. That's not true. Well, Electric Eel Aquarium actually, let's just take dining room. Hold on a second. Let me look at, I don't have a Firefox window currently, so, thanks, running shoes. I thought that was a trunk for a second. It was a suitcase. You know what pissed me off actually about the conversation that I was having with Rachel?
Yeah.
We were talking about the realm sigils and going back and forth about the realm sigils, and I fully thought for about a month that I had solved Kararika and kept going in here and being like, oh yeah, Kararika, the academic, obviously, they've got a university. I had not solved Kararika. So then we were talking about it, I went, motherfucker!
So funny.
And the worst part is, I'm pretty sure that was the night that we were going to see Twin Peaks. So we were in the fucking restaurant, and we had several hours to kill, and I was like, fuck it, let's go home, and I'm just gonna go solve we did not do that. We went and we got ice cream instead. But I truly had a moment of being like, what if we just went back to my place,
and you just watched me log in, solve the realm sigil, and leave again. It was really like, alright, fine. Yeah, fine, fuck it, I'll take a banana. Okay. Let's go back and see. I've got 6 dice plus plus drawing room. We're gonna try and get her ladyship's chamber just for shits and giggles. And then, I'm gonna open up my spreadsheet and we're gonna do some fucking math.
Yippee! Okay, I do want to take back saying that this is a bad puzzle. I think this is an interesting puzzle, and I kind of like that it's a late game puzzle because it feels like the kind of thing that, like, if you set, like, a puzzle hunter or an ARG person down with just the list of words and the numeric core, they could probably figure it out in, like, 2 hours, give or take. But because you're so immersed in the game, and, like, you have so much additional context and there's so much more going on at this point of the game that, like, your brain wants to make it more complicated than it has to be.
Well, and that's the thing, right? Is that, like, if you really think about it for a second, like, the beginning of this puzzle this is so dumb. See what I mean about how many keys you can fucking get? Look, I'm up to fucking 19 keys. Fraser doesn't do anything for this. If you think about it for, like, 5 seconds, right? And you think about the way that the puzzles in okay, yeah. If I think about the puzzles in Blueprints, every safe puzzle has a clue that is in the same room as the safe.
Yeah.
The throne room puzzle is pretty much exclusively limited to black print rooms, with a couple of exceptions that primarily have to do with primarily have to do with ancient history as well as blueprints. Like, truly. So if I think about it, yeah, obviously that cipher is a numeric core puzzle when the way that you figure out how to get that cipher in the first place is by solving a numeric core. Like, of course. Of course it is. Alright, I'm gonna call it a day in the break room. And then I am going to... the problem is... Look at that, mid-sized hotel. I still had 2 doors off of the aquarium that I could have gone through. They wouldn't have gotten me they wouldn't have really gotten me anywhere, so it's fine. I'm gonna quit the game because if I'm not careful, I'll accidentally click on shit while I have a spreadsheet open. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I am going to open a new Firefox window.
Now, interestingly, this guide seems to indicate that you should be able to get those blue doors open at this point in time.
That is correct. You can get
okay.
I have those blue doors open because the thing about solving the throne room is that the throne of the blueprints. Give me a quick second, actually, while I figure out what the fuck I'm doing. Where's my Firefox window? There's my Firefox window. Perfect. The throne of the blueprints says that if the next 8 blueprints that you draft, oh god, hold on a second. This is covering up the entire layout, and I was not paying attention. The next 8 blueprints that you draft in a row, permanently unlock all blue doors on the estate.
Oh, okay.
That's how I was able to get into that room with the parlor puzzle. Fuck a duck. Sorry. I accidentally hit hang up on Discord in the little Discord preview thing when you hover over it on the taskbar. So that was funny. All right.
let's do some math. Hold on a second. I have to close all of this. So, delete those, and then let's go like this. So, oh god, and now I have to remember all the values of the letters of the alphabet. Actually, there's a really easy way to do this. Hold on. Hold on. Jesus fucking Christ. I promise I know how to do spreadsheets. Yeah, that's why I was saying the thing about, like, there's, like, that particular clue in the box in, past that blue door, like, it has to be related to this puzzle, because by the time you get through that blue door, you've solved the throne room.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, there's not really there's not really anything else that it could be for. I vaguely know how to do spreadsheets. Riley is definitely better at them than... Useless. Riley is definitely better at them than I am, but I can hold my own. Okay. So, the thing about numeric cores is that they are always... they always start with a positive number because it is always the... it is always the lowest whole number value. Honestly, I should email my high school math teachers and be like, hey, thank you for teaching me math good. Because it means that I am able to do stupid shit like this. Okay, so we have 16, 9, 7, and 19. And they always go in order, right? I was literally just looking at numeric. Yes. They have to always go in order.
Matt,
from left to right.
Can you share your spreadsheet with me?
Yes, I can. Hold on. Sorry. Forgot that I accidentally hung up instead of fucking sharing my screen.
I had the stream open. I just wanted to see it bigger.
Yeah, no. Hold on a second. I can make this spreadsheet even bigger for chat. So that you can actually see what's going on. Thank you, Lee. Very silly. Just hold control while you click column, select multiple, and then you can right click and edit column width. Yeah. Okay. 3. Now the next part is, I was actually, multiple times off on my numeric core of the initial puzzle solution. So, we were absolutely killing the game there. 3, 12, 1, and 13. Yes.
Do you want to know what the classroom hint is, since it won't help you at this point? You're kind of ahead of of it.
What's the classroom hint?
If you look, so every classroom has the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s up on the wall.
Oh,
and
yes!
Yeah, and like A and 1 are the same color, and B and 2 are the same color, and etc. and so forth.
Oh, well. Fucking thanks, dude.
But I also think that the way that they've done it is confusing, because it only uses like the same 4 colors rotating. And if I were to look at that, I wouldn't immediately be like, oh, it's A1Z26. Like,
yeah.
I would...
Well, the tree is immediate to me, because
the way to do that one is 20 minus 18 times 5 divided by 5, which just gives you 2. Hold on a second. I'm just gonna add another column for the actual solutions. That's the smallest possible that you're going to be able to get from, I think probably similarly with Toad, but it's larger. No, it's not. No, it is. It's larger. Because you can't... It has to be a whole number. And I'm pretty sure numeric cores can't... Numeric cores... Fuck me! Jesus! Can't round. And also... no, I did the math correctly. I was about to say, I did the math wrong. It's actually 16 and not 20. No, I did the math right. 20 minus 15 is 5. Dipshit.
True.
Because this is how I did, Actually, where is that sticky note? It is right here, because the, solution to the... Hold on a second, I'll do this down here. So... The nope, not double M. MCC X 11. So this is the can you still see that? No one can see that. Okay, hold on.
I can see it.
You can see it. Chat can't. So I'm moving it up so that chat can see it. So this is the one for the coat of arms, right? And if you go, they'll tell you eventually that, there is one, there is every, number in this coat of arms is no more than 2 characters, I think is one of the memos. Something like that, which indicates to you that it is not MCCX I, but it is MCCXI and 2. So you get, hold on, I'll do it here. 1,211 and 2. So then automatically you know, okay, in order to make the smallest possible number, I have to divide 1,000 by 200 because I can't get anything else. I can't get anything else that way. So then you get, and I, did the math wrong, and I originally said it was 50. It's not 50, it's 5. So 1,000 divided by 200 gives you 5. Then the thing that you then have to do is you have to multiply it by 11 to get 55, and then you subtract 2, you get 53. And that's how you get the, value of the vault box. And then, if you do a little numerology, 5 plus 3 is 8, and then you use key 8. And of course I looked up part of this, but, that's the way that you solve the coat of arms puzzle. So you immediately know when you're seeing this, for example, right? Like, this is 16, 9, 7, and 19, is the digits here. So you know, hold on a second. I think I have to do this one by math because I don't know my 19 times tables. Why the fuck would I know my 19 times tables? They didn't teach me my 19 times tables. They barely even taught me my 15 times tables. I just know how to read a clock. So, like, for this one, for example, my immediate gut assumption says, okay, 16, I wonder if I do it that way. Nope, that's a fraction. 16 minus 9 is 7, times 7 is 49, divided by 19, that's still a fraction. So what then is it? What if I do this? No. Well, maybe if I do... No, that's not gonna work. That's still a fraction. That's a fucking annoying one. We'll get back to that. Let me get the actual numbers in here first. Niels, did you actually solve this one, or are you also along for the ride here in a very real way? 8, 1, 14. Oh shit, okay, so we're all having fun.
I want to say I did just look up the puzzle that comes after this, and it has a note on GameSpot.com that says, the next part is quite time-consuming.
Good, great. Is it any more fucking time-consuming than solving the treasure trove? Because that's a bitch. Or at least, like... The treasure trove is a pain in the ass if you, drafted for all 40 fucking days like you're supposed to, instead of just drafting the treasure trove on the outer room on a day because you drafted the throne room. Why not draft the treasure trove too? Maybe there's something there. 16, 5, 1, and... what's K? 11. So that one's probably... Well, 16... If we go 16 minus 5... Yeah, this one's 1. That's 1. Because 16 minus 5... is 11 times 1 is 11 divided by 11 is 1. Oh shit, that's the wrong place for that column actually. Just scoot that over. Boop. Because that's going to confuse me otherwise. Card 3 1 18. Am I going to need to boot back up the game for the next part of this?
I mean...
Probably.
So, transparently, this is going to get you something that is going to point you in the direction of the next puzzle, basically.
Cool. Awesome. I do love an ARG. This one's...
Which, like, you will have to open the game to do.
Well, yeah. That one is almost certainly going to be 18 minus 15, times 1. No, divided by 1 times 4. I guess I could, well, yeah, no, it has to be, because it has to be a whole number. So you couldn't do 3 divided by 4 to get 0.75. And crucially, if your smallest number that you get off of the numeric core is it 4 digits or larger, or if it's larger than 4 digits? I don't remember. But one or the other. Then you have to do it again. With all of the digits in, 5. 13, 1, 9. Some of these I just know off by heart because I crochet. Oh, yeah, okay, this one's also pretty easy because... Or this one's also pretty immediately obvious because 13 minus 1 is 12 times 9 is... It doesn't matter because you then divide it by 12 and you just get 9. I don't need to remember my 9 times tables. Not at this precise moment in time. Sand is 19, 1, and 4. If it turns out that I've just absolutely borked it somewhere, let me know. The numeric core of will is 23. 9.
I don't for sure know the solution, but I know that it's gonna be, I mean, it's gonna be A1C26, just like backwards, so you're gonna have to put it into letters. So if you end up with a answer over 26, you have done something wrong.
Great, thank you. Appreciate that.
if that helps.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Generally speaking, like, you should just be getting all of that anyway, because, I'll look at that one in a second, because I think there's a couple of ways that I think Maid could go. And I'm almost certain, well, you know what? No, I'm not going to say that yet. I'm just going to solve all of these, and then I'm going to figure out how to read it later, okay? 19, 1, 6, 5.
I think worrying about solving it and then figuring out what order it all goes in afterwards makes sense.
Yeah. I do appreciate that numeric cores specify that the first number is always the addition, because it does then make the rest of it so much simpler, because then you're not trying to figure out, okay, well, where does the fucking plus go? No, it's always first. So you're only figuring out subtraction, multiplication, and division, which is useful. 10, 15. That's going to be a plus. Oh boy, is that going to be a plus. No, it's not a plus. It can't be a plus. Oh god. Fuck you, Joya. I don't mean that. I promise. 16 and 5. Yeah, if it's more than 3 digits. Yeah. Hi, Seraph. Welcome to Spreadsheet Town. Which I think I might need to do with Joya, because I don't know. Yeah, we'll look at that in a second. Because I don't know that I can. That's not true. I'm gonna do math. Let me get all of my numbers down, and then I'll do math. Distracting myself. 19, 12, 1, 2. 3, 12, 1, 25. Thank you. 8, 5, 1, 4. Wow, that's useful. That's really helpful. I did it again! I just typed 23 and I fucking move on with my life. That's probably going to be times 12 divided by 12, I would bet. Legs. 12, 5, 7, 19. Rock. Rock is my favorite Mega Man character. Just throw in toes here, why don't we? 5, and 19. Pay no attention to the fact that I just hit my microphone. Okay. Well, let's do head real quick, because, gee, I wonder what that is. I think this one's probably 12 again, but... No, it's 10. They tricked me! Wait, no, hold on. Wait, No.
No, they tricked you.
They tricked me again. No, it's 12. I think that's probably the best that I can do. Oh god, alright, let's fucking look at Joya. Joya, the bane of my goddamn existence. The thing is, roll is very good, and I'm also a blues sicko because of who I am as a person. Surprise, surprise, Mac likes the broken red one. Oh, alright, I forgot math. Don't worry about it. 10 times 15 is 150, divided by 25 is 6, minus 1 is 5. Fuck. I was like, oh, this is gonna be the hardest one, just because it's big. $21, 16, 5. 20... The thing about the ones that's, like, really fucked is that they could be multiplication or division. I mean, they could also be subtraction, but, not in this case. I think this one is probably... What time is it? It's 10 o'clock. Okay. 20 divided by 1 minus 16 is 4 times 5 is 20. I'm gonna say that for now. 20... I think that's the only thing that makes sense. You wouldn't do a minus there, you would have to do a multiplication. Or a division for the 1. Because you just get too large. If you do 20 minus 1 is 19. Then you have to multiply by 16, and that's just fucking huge. And also not a number divisible by 5, I think. Again, I don't know. Yeah, it's 304. I don't know my 9 times tables. Or my 19 times tables. I only half know my 9 times tables too, so... what did we say? This is 19, 12, 1, 2. So that, I mean, that could be 14. 19 minus, no, wait, no, yes, math. 7 divided by 1 is 7 times 2 is 14. I don't know why my clay is highlighted in green. It's not like I'm sharing this spreadsheet with anybody. 3. Nope, that's not right. 3. Oh, fuck. Ooh. Oh, wait. No. Oh, no. Yeah, 36. Yeah. 36. divided by 1 is 36. Minus 25 is... Oh god, 11? Yeah, 11. Why am I doing the fourth column of words? Fuck if I know, man. For... I would believe you if you said pigs was 19. Pigs feels like probably the more annoying one. For... minus 1 times 20 divided by 5 is 12, right? Yeah, that's 12. I think that's probably the best you can get there. Yeah, that's the best. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, yeah, divided by 7. Yeah, that makes sense. I would agree with you, I think, Niels, because that 19 really kind of throws everything off. 16 minus 9 divided by 7 times 19. I like that Martin is just quietly watching me do this. I think it's very funny.
I'm not good at math. I have nothing to contribute.
No, you're valid. 3 times 12, because the only way that you can start a CL is with a multiplication. 3 times 12 is 36. Oh, this is another, you just subtract 13 and you end up with a thing. 36 minus 13 is 23. Yippee! And then hand is 8, 1, 14, and 4. So that's probably... Math is a deeply personal process. So true, bestie. So 8... Well, actually, you can have fractions in the numeric core as long as your result is a whole number, right? Because I think then the answer to this one is 2. Have you got the numeric core thing handy, Marn?
I can pull it up.
Wait, no. Hold on. I did that math wrong. Wait, no, I did it right. Niels has said correct. Okay, I did do it correctly. 8 minus 1 is 7. Divided by 14 is 1/2. Times 4 is 2. The fractions really fucked me up in there. Lee consulting the text. So true. Alright, sand. I hate sand. I promise I will not continue that joke. 19 divided by 1 is 19. Minus 14 is... Let me look at... Okay, that works, actually. You think Toad's numeric core is actually 9? Yeah, I believe you. Wait, no.
What you give me your logic for why you thought it was 9. I'm really curious now. I want to see what the math that you did was. All right, peak. 16.
Team.
5. Yeah, exactly. 16. Yeah, no, that's real. That's real. 16.
It's also really funny that they were like, "Hey, you get this far in the game, you gotta do complicated math."
It's really funny doing this after having played Zero Escape. I forgot that I already solved peak. 3, 1, 18, and 4. 3 minus 1 is 2 times 18 is 36 divided by 4 is 9. Which works because that makes it a vowel. 22, 1, 19, and 5. 15, probably. 22 divided by 1 is 22, minus 19 is 3 times 5 is 15. I don't think you can go any lower than that. I think in these cases you always have to subtract the largest number as much as possible. Safe also 15, that would make sense. 19 minus 1 is 18, divided by 6 is 3. Yeah, you gotta do that. Alright, wait. Didn't I solve sand? I did solve sand.
In there twice somehow?
There's... Hold on. I have the screenshot. Hold on. I did take a screenshot of the cipher, so I can look at it. There are 2 sands.
Oh, okay.
There are 2 sands. Okay. Whew! So, actually, I only need to get the numeric words of 4... of 24 words.
Well, that probably means that that's just the same letter used twice, so that's...
Yeah. Well, we have a couple of other, I think we have a couple of other things. Because I think, I really do think that toad is, 20.
I know why. I was literally just reading about this. It used to be a different word, but they replaced it with sand because whatever word they replaced, there were like 2 ways to core it into 2 different numbers, and they were both valid.
Hey devs, thanks for that one.
So yeah, they just patched it.
I respect and appreciate that. Also, thank you, Martin, for serving as my hint machine.
You're so welcome.
For something that you are not going to do. 23 minus 9 is 12, I think. No, it's 14.
Oh, wait. Yeah, no. You said it so confidently that I was like, yeah, totally.
I thought of it in the... I was going in the wrong direction for the way that the digits increment straight up and down. So that can't be it. Hold on.
That definitely can't be it. Oh, yeah, that's definitely wrong. Oh, no, wait, no, yeah, well, that's actually really easy. The answer is 14. 23 minus 9 is 14, times 12 is... I fucking can't remember. Divided by 12 is 14. Duh. Okay, made. 13... 16. Unless... I don't think it is. No, it's, I think it's 1. Oh, yeah, okay, fair enough. That was the way that that was where my brain was going to go next. That was the math that my brain was trying to do, and then I went, oh no, it's not gonna be that, it's not gonna be small enough.
Well, if 1 is A, it would make sense to have a lot of 1s in there.
Yeah. Okay. Well is 23. I mean, then immediate obvious one is that this is then 18. Excuse me. 12, 5, 7, 19. 7. 12 minus 5 is 7.
That's 19, right?
Yeah, it's 19, because it's... You know, it really does kind of feel like, as you get closer to the end of these, that they just kind of went, I don't know.
I was like, I feel like I'm getting the hang of it, but maybe these ones are just easy.
I think that a couple of these are just easy. Like this one.
This one is, yeah.
This is 11, because
11.
They said 18 minus 15 is 3, divided by 3 is 1, times 11 is 11, which is exactly what they fucking did on legs.
And I think the next one is also 19.
I hate this. What are we doing here?
I mean, I guess they wanted it to be pretty unambiguous what the answer is, because you're translating it back to letters. So, like,
Yeah.
again, they can't have any of them that can have more than one valid solution.
Now, my guess is that it's going to become pretty clear whether or not we're right, or whether or not I'm right.
What do you have a lot of? So 19 is S, so it would make sense that you have a lot of 19s in there.
I'm just gonna run down. Here, 20 is T. Tree, 2 is B. So, T, A. Okay, yeah, it's gotta go left to right. 9 is I. 12 is L. 15 is O.
Oh, well, it's the 5x5 grid, so of course it reads left to right.
Yeah.
Instead
of... Let me string this together after I've written all of the letters down. I promise. Just give me a second. That also means I'm not going to look at chat for a moment, because I want to put this together myself. Which is not me saying that I did not appreciate math help, but 18 is R, 19 is S. Having my A1 key on the side here was really helpful for me, let me tell you.
Yeah, that was smart.
This is gonna look really dumb for a second. Oh wait, no, actually I can just do it right here. Oh, okay. Fuck. Motherfucker, I knew this goddamn solution. Fuck. Well, I knew that still water ended up coming into play. Because that's one of the, hold on.
Hold on. Numeric core cipher. Because that is one of the things my fucking checklist.
Oh, well, there you go.
So it does tell me some stuff, but it's fine. Okay. Go back to the game?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to close this because I'm going to open it back up on my phone so that I'm... No, Niels. You're so fine. I promise. I promise. Why is it showing y'all Tumblr? Hold on. Don't worry about the fact that I have Interview with the Vampire blocked on my Tumblr. I appreciate it.
Unfortunately, my checklist does tell me where the fucking next thing is. Oh well. There's only so many places where you find books.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is the part that I opened in the walkthrough, and it said, this next part is quite time consuming.
Oh, sure. Niels was saying, I will help with math. I will not help with transcribing the cipher.
Mac, can you share the game with me?
Yes, sorry, I'm coming.
Okay, I am also gonna run to the bathroom really quickly. I will be right back.
Resetting everything. No problem. Now... Stillwater tints blank books. Martin, please share the game with me. Also, Martin, bye. Stillwater. I'm really surprised, Niels, that y'all didn't end up doing this puzzle. I thought that y'all had done most of the puzzles in the game, but I mean, it's fine. Just interesting. We got busy. Okay, fair enough. Did get my key card. Should I go green room mode? Fuck it. I don't think it can really hurt. Chance of finding items in green rooms, including a trunk with a treasure map in it. No, that's real. That's super duper real. Oh my god, all the way up there. Well, no.
Oh, metal detector. I mean, it's not super useful right now, but got it. I will say it is very reassuring to know that as of right now, the barren bafflers that you find in the bedroom, it is just nothing. I think that's very funny. I also know what the solution to it is because I was looking at the list of puzzles and saw the solution. I went, oh yeah, all right. I was never gonna fucking figure that out. The thing about word games is that I'm not very good at them. Yeah, fuck it. I would love, you know what I would love right now is a fucking greenhouse. But I'm gonna take commissary because, yes, shovel. Exactly what I wanted. Give me that set of gems. Magnifying glass. Yippee! Oh, great. Cool. Thanks. Oh, by the way, I finally got, I gotta go all the way around the library. My last stamp. Booyah. I mean, I have all of the stamps, but trying to get this stamp was a bitch. Oh my god, Electric Eel Aquarium, 141 gems.
We're not gonna talk about how many times I've drafted hallway trying to get the, At a certain point, you just start staring at things. Like that. Going, what the hell are we doing here?
I'm back.
Welcome back. I was showing off, and I'm not showing it to you now. I'm not going back up the stairs. I was showing off that I got my last stamp, which was a pain in the ass to get. I'll tell you that for free. No, okay. I was going this way. My immediate jump is that
Listen, Niels, I said please share the game with me, and I was like, wait, now is a great time for while we're in a transition between activities for me to go to the bathroom.
you were right.
And also I heard that my roommate wasn't in the shower anymore, so I could use the bathroom on this floor. There is something wrong with our upstairs bathroom, and I had a stress dream about it last night.
Oh no.
Which is like not worth having a stress dream about because we have 3 bathrooms in our house. But a plumber was supposed to come out here today and take a look at it, but he didn't, so I guess tomorrow. Daylight savings time is really fucking me. I keep sleeping like dog shit and also having crazy stress dreams. I think part of the stress dream is that Alyssa's not here, so my bedtime situation is all fucked up.
Yeah. I was thinking conversely that, like, I've been taking Ritalin, and it moved my sleep schedule earlier, so I've actually still been waking up before my alarm in the mornings, despite daylight savings time meaning that before my alarm is still like 7:15.
Yeah. I also made the mistake of being like, oh, Alyssa's not here. I can bring my laptop upstairs and do laptop in bed before I go to sleep. And that just means that I go to sleep way later than I should. So I moved my laptop back downstairs today.
That's smart.
And then last night I was going to go to bed early, but I got sucked into the AMV hyperfixation zone. And I looked at the time and I was like, oh fuck, it's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Niels, it is so real. And also I sleep so much worse being by myself in the bed. Alyssa and I are not at all like, I need my own sleeping space people. I also just like fucking have a lot going on this month and keep using my nighttime to be like, I should think about these 800 things I have in my schedule. But it is also very funny because my brain, I said this on Blue Sky earlier, my brain has also been doing the thing of like, if I am like rapidly consuming my way through a piece of media and I have that on or I'm like reading it before bed, I will have dreams about it. Which happened to me a lot over the summer with detective comics, because I was reading like the past decade or so of detective comics and I kept falling asleep on the couch while I was reading comics. And I had like a bunch of dreams that were just like, and this is an issue about the Robins solving a mystery and shit like that. But right now it's happening to me with Nirvana the band, the show, because I was doing a thing the past couple nights where I was watching a couple episodes of it before bed. And now I'm making an AMV of it for Luke and Pat's AMV night. So it is like the last thing that I see before I turn off my computer. But it is also a very funny thing to have interspersed with my stress dreams. I was just like, oh, okay, I guess Jay and Matt are here and they're trying to get a show at the Rivoli. At least it's low stakes. I had a stress dream last night that we had an infestation of like Dark Souls-ass crustacean creatures in our house.
What the fuck are you chiming about?
Is it trying to tell you that the lever is there? I don't know.
No, there's a fucking coin on the floor! Just in the middle of the floor! Hold on a second. I need to look at something really quick because this is a really funny coincidence. I was basically kind of just randomly drafting. This is where you find out where the family core is. Is you draft Throne of the Blue Prince with the Blue Tense upgrade on rank 8. But because I had already looked at all of the Blue Tent's memos, because I was like, I don't know how many of these are actually going to be useful to me. That's going down. I think I want to go up first. I guess it doesn't really make much of a difference. Yeah, fine, whatever. Solarium, fuck it. Yeah, I've still got space to try and get it. I mean, I got plenty of time.
Got plenty of time.
I can still go up from commissary too, so. Oh, fuck you! Yeah, alright, fine, whatever. I appreciate, actually, that... I don't think I ever noticed that they actually say, like, market... Scarlet, violet, obviously this one says green, and like orange on them.
I mean, I guess that's for like colorblindness protection.
Oh,
right?
that's smart. That's useful.
I know, like I know that there is a full colorblind mode coming whenever they update the game. So.
I'm gonna fuck around with this on the next... I'm gonna try and get Secret Passage on the next run. That's actually pretty easy, because if I just do a hallways... I'm not gonna finish that sentence, I can't. I don't know. I'm done. My brain is like, it's 10:30 and I just did a shitload of random math.
I think it's fair to not want to think after that.
But I want to keep playing. I want to play my video game. I like this big fuck off tree. Like, hell yeah, dog.
It's so stretched.
I'm not even gonna bother to eat my dinner, because I got so many steps. I hadn't even entered the foundation yet. Stillwater Tints blank books. The thing about it is that, like, it leads me to believe that that's a watering can interaction. Trying to get my fucking hands on a watering can is gonna be a bitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. The watering can spawn rate is so bad. I fully didn't know it existed for like most of my time playing the game.
Yeah, it's not fun. The easiest way to get it is to get, like, a greenhouse or maybe a tool shed. And the fucked up thing is, I had a watering can. I had it tonight, in fact. I...
1
Yeah, that's fine. I don't know that that's what it is, but I hear water. I mean, it's like, it's that or pump room, but why the fuck would it be pump room? You know?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it could be safe house. That doesn't feel right to me, though, either. Well, there's my fucking greenhouse. Watch.
I'm kind of skimming the steps of this. Just because I'm nosy.
You can. I'm fucking not gonna stop you.
I just want to be transparent that I'm looking at them.
So...
Oh, it does have a list of places where you could find them. Don't worry about it.
Well, it's funny that you say that, because as expected, what did I pull out of the greenhouse but a fucking watering can?
Yeah, this does have a list of places you can find it.
Now, okay, I have a library. Well, the problem is that secret passage is in a bad spot. But I got plenty of steps.
Yeah. Damn. I see why they say that this is a time-consuming thing to do. Mostly just like a lot of it relies on room RNG.
Should I just...
But that's most puzzles in this game.
It's true.
Huge.
I think... Probably. I appreciate knowing that I was right, is the thing I'll say.
Yeah.
No, that's dangerous.
This
There we
thing
go.
does say that the watering can does appear quite often in the Lost and Found, so if you hadn't already gotten it, I would have said take that.
I like to kennel a fucking rank 1 room. It's very funny. I'm gonna tune that down, actually, because... archives, I'll leave it unusual. I'm gonna tune Chamber of Mirrors down. Yeah, I'm only gonna tune it down 1.
I think that makes sense, because then it's like... Hey, the gallery. Because
Hi,
I mean,
the gallery.
if there's no way for you to solve it, then it does just become a dead end, basically.
Well, the thing about Chamber of Mirrors is that it's really useful to have during drafting sweepstakes chases, which is why I was like, let me just turn it down. Let's tune it down.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just kind of vibing.
I was gonna say, if you want a hint of what, like, of any kind, just let me know, I guess.
Well, I guess my question is, can I even do anything with my secret passage placement the way it is? Or without the library having a book in it?
You don't have what you need to do stuff
Great.
right now, is what I would say.
That's fine.
But, I mean, if you try to draft a coat check, you could always check the,
I'm out of keys?! I have a coat check.
Oh, well then...
I specifically, like... I can't believe I'm fucking out of keys. That's unbelievable. No, I had specifically, like, gone in that direction to be like, okay, let me try and get a coat check, and then I'm gonna shove the watering can into the coat check.
Yeah, that might be the play, honestly.
Because my coat check is common.
Oh, well, yeah, there you go.
I see this thing all the fucking time.
Well, and that'll be a lot easier than trying to get another greenhouse or
yeah, it basically means that because I'm running a green room Banner of the King right now, specifically to get greenhouse to try and get my hands on the watering can. I just got really lucky that it happened on the first try. Did I draft? I did draft a break room. Okay, so I do want to go back up there because I want my fucking key card. I cannot believe I ran out of keys. How did that happen? That's crazy.
I will say, I feel like the operative word in your clue is still. As sort of an adjective appended onto water.
That's my thing. I just want to see something really quick. Okay, I still can't.
But I think
LOL, you can kind of see the hint of the cipher here.
I think that your head is in the right place vis-a-vis, like, the places that you need to go. But there are, like, steps that you're missing.
Yeah, like... I wanted to see about this because it says drawback press, and I was like, well, if I draw it back, can I press? No. The answer is no. Although maybe... Maybe that's a, I wonder where that spiral is. Problem is, I can't get into the fucking antechamber because I didn't end up with a greenhouse. Or not a greenhouse, a secret garden. Because I'd just be like, boop! Time is it? Alright, I think I can do one more day.
Yeah.
Where... Alright, where are there books? Well, where are there books and where is there water? So... I called it a day in the Throne of the Blueprints and not in the break room. Because I'm a dipshit. It's fine. So... Still water. The fountain? I love when Marn gets quiet.
I was trying to think of how to word this so that I don't give the whole thing away. But, like, you are gonna have to empty the watering can and fill it up somewhere.
Well, yeah, if I empty the watering can and then... But... fill it up somewhere that isn't the kitchen.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, there are other places where that will become an interactable, from what I'm seeing.
Okay. So
Or,
there's a couple places that I can think of immediately off the dome.
yeah, like, there is specifically one other place where you will be able to fill it up.
Okay, so immediately my brain goes the reservoir.
I'm not going to tell you yes or no on any of these.
No, I know. I didn't. Well, okay. I don't know, but I guess.
I think when you know, you'll know.
Oh, well, thanks. I didn't go to the fucking outer room, did I? Motherfucker.
Nope.
Because I'm trying to figure... the thing is that I'm thinking about where else there's water on the estate. Because the pump room... The pump room leads us to... multiple places where we can have water. Toolshed would be a place where I could get my hands on the watering can. And did earlier tonight. So pump room leads us to fountain, reservoir, pool, which is drained, kitchen, greenhouse, and aquarium. Aquarium you can't get to the water. Kitchen is not still, and we know that. Pool I would have to fill up. Fountain, fountain feels like it could be true, but. Reservoir feels like something. Well, I just have to be careful with my steps. Let's see. What do you think? Should I go green room mode again, or should I go, no?
I think up to you.
I guess it doesn't.
Do you want a more specific hint?
Sure. Why not?
You already cannot get to the room that you need for this.
Is it the fucking conservatory? No. Oh, it's an outer room. Fuck, a dock. Okay, hold on. Just gonna go put it back.
I figured you would want to know so you could put it back.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Oh, it's this bitch. Okay. Damn it! Alright. Okay. Fucking... Alright, fine. Whatever.
I didn't want you to take the water and get out and then just lose it by the end of the day.
Here's the thing. It would have been really funny.
It would have been really funny, but I was like, I can't let that happen to Mac.
Okay, we're gonna do I'm cursing myself by saying this, but I gotta. Should I just... Should I just call this day a wash and start over?
You can do a mulligan.
Just fucking mulligan it.
I think that true. Well, actually,
I mean, you could also, like, see if you can end the day somewhere interesting.
yeah. There's a specific thing I'm gonna try and do. See, there's not what I was thinking about, but sure. Bubby. Try to get my fucking key card back, but I have a specific thing I'm gonna chase after. Come on, let me in.
I forgot that your foundation was there, and I was like, why the fuck did that door open?
Because there's a fucking ghost haunting the manor?
Well, yeah, it lives in the Geist bedroom.
It's true. Martin, did you miss these blueprint streams?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
I am glad that we didn't play it for a while and we played other games instead. Mostly because I'm glad I got to sink 100 hours into this game.
Yeah. No, I'm happy for you that you were able to do that. It was very funny when last night I was like, do you want to stream? And you were like, yeah, what should we stream? Do you want to just do more blueprints? And I was like, yeah, that's exactly the amount of energy that I have this week, actually. I would love to watch you play blueprints. And not have to solve puzzles.
Be able to just be a hint machine.
I like it.
Seraph, now I need to get a mansion just so that I can label one of the rooms the Geist bedroom.
Literally.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, you could just put a sign on your bedroom door that says the Geist bedroom. You have that power.
Alyssa and I have been saying for years that if we ever get a house that's big enough to have, like, just a spare room, that we're gonna do the thing that David Wong has in one of the John Dies at the End sequels, where he has a spare room that's just full of, like, lightly cursed objects and, like, paintings that are bad to look at.
I love this for him, truly. Still don't have enough gems for the Throne of the Blueprints, but whatever. This is fine because this will actually take me back into the entrance hall, which is where I want to be. So that I can go into the break room. Hold on. Paranoia. Okay. Had to make sure. And then what we will do is plan of attack. Come in, get dice.
Yeah, that's smart.
And then I can re-roll the outer room for the shrine. We are like at the hour in the night where I'm like a little bit too trigger happy, but it's fine because sometimes that is the way that you want to play a Blueprints day. But
well, and if you get the coat check to get the watering can, then you can always just like fill it and then there's a coat check.
Look at this! look at this bullshit.
Like you could always fill it and then check it again.
Well, I mean I think that's kind of my plan. The key is to make sure that I have the green rooms in order to be able to empty it in the first place.
Yes.
Hi, Vault. The fuck are you
Hi,
doing
Vault.
here?
What's up, man?
Enjoy your lunch. Boudoir for 2 dice. The benefit about calling it a day in a break room to get a key card is that even if I dead end myself right here, I can just go into the foundation from the back door. Hello, foyer. Actually, I will take that. I always think that there's going to be something in here, and there never is.
Yeah. The, like, Unsolved Mysteries video I watched earlier this week was like, hey, so what the fuck is the foyer about? Like, what's going on there?
Don't worry about it. Don't use your dice, dipshit.
I know it's so tempting, but don't do it.
My brain was like, oh, I can just re-roll. This is a dog shit draw. No.
Can't you access the lab computer from the security computer?
Yeah? What are you thinking?
Well, you should see if there's an experiment that will trigger and get you more dice.
Oh, true. I may actually have excluded those from my packet.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
But I'm not 100% on that. Oh, I'm glad I didn't spend a key on that trunk.
I know there's like I'm also trying to remember. I know there's like a speedrunner rule for how many dice you need to reroll the outer room. Oh, hey, dice.
And that was one of the so also that has changed because they have changed the logic on the outer room, so it is possible to get a 2 and draw 1.
Oh, okay. Well,
You
cool.
still want to have 2 dice. If you can get dice, you still want to have them, obviously, in order to get 2.
Yeah.
But you don't need them. Let me just go try to roll that now and see what
I
happens.
was gonna say there's only 9 rooms in that pool. I feel like your odds with 4 dice are pretty good.
You'd be surprised,
That it's
but
gonna-
yeah.
Well, yeah, but feels like surely it's got to turn up at least once in those 4 rolls.
I mean, the worst thing that happens is I just leave a watering can in there until another day.
Yeah. Oh, I see. This is not the right room. We were not looking at the right room.
That's okay. Can you get me the value that I need for Blessing of the High Roller?
Yes.
I say as I turn around towards my phone anyway.
High roller is for 3 days 3. For 4 days 19.
How many for 5 days?
35.
Okay. Also, did you fuck me over? Did you lie to me, Marn?
No.
Okay.
I didn't know what outer room you were gonna go to. You just seemed to know something.
This is the one that shows a fucking pool!
Yeah, but the trading post has a distillery.
I knew it was the fucking I'm going to kill you. I'm not gonna kill you, but... Marn. I need you to know, I literally drew the trading post while you were in the bathroom because I was like, oh, it's got a still in it. Niels watched me go into the room. Literally. Like, I cannot emphasize enough that I knew that.
That's so funny.
That's so fucking... I'm not... I want to be so clear. I'm not mad. I'm not mad that this happened. Because it is funny,
so
and
funny.
and a 5-day blessing of the high roller is really good. But...
Listen, I was like, oh, Mac clearly has looked at the outer rooms and figured out what I know.
The thing is that I did! Okay,
That's so funny.
one more day.
You didn't take the watering can out of the thing, right?
No.
Okay.
And I gotta go in a couple of circles anyway. If I drain the watering can and then check it again, will it still be drained?
This guide seems to indicate that yes, because it says that you can also fill it up and in the still and check it and it'll stay filled. Like it'll remember that you did that.
I frankly think that it is probably just kind of worth doing anyway. So
Yeah. I think if you can get the green rooms, then you might as well.
I don't have any fucking gems left. Okay, I do have this green room, so it's...
I can't believe you did that while I was in the bathroom. That's so funny.
Yeah, I literally thought to myself, oh, still water. There's a still in the trading post, isn't there? I don't think I said it out loud, but in my head I was like, oh, there's a still in the trading post. So I drafted the trading post, and I thought to myself, the other thing that I thought to myself was I was like, if I get rare enough items, I can bring them to the trading post and try to trade them for a watering can.
The thing is that I'm too good at the game.
Yeah. Again, I think it's one of those things where it's like a fairly simple solution, but at this point in time, like, you know so much about the game that like your brain is going in a bunch of different directions.
Well, because then we were talking about it.
Yeah.
And talking about stuff, and then you said it was an outer room, and then I was like, well, you said it was a water source. And again, I'm not blaming you for it, because whatever. But, like, we were talking about water sources and all this sort of stuff, and I was like, oh, okay, so it's gotta be, like, standing water. Or something. Like,
Yeah,
whatever.
that's fair.
Whatever, it's fine. But Blessing of the High Roller, getting Blessing of the High Roller is not a bad thing. So I'm having that is going to be a huge boon in terms of getting dice in order to be able to roll the trading post in the first place. So we're good. Technically, I could,
You did roll it twice while you were looking for the shrine, so I think your odds are pretty good.
Well, it's one of those things where it's like, the minute that you want something, you can't get it, right? Like, the minute I want trading post, I'm not going to be able to find it. There was another thing that I was looking for, and I can't remember what it was. There was another thing I wanted to get while I was... Oh, it was more green rooms. But I didn't set myself to... Well, I can. I can just do that now. There's nothing stopping me. Apart from the fact that I don't have any gems left.
oof. I will also
Good.
say that it's pretty. I love how many puzzles rely on outer rooms, especially because like one of the big things with curse mode is that like it's your outer room is generally speaking not super useful because it wastes 4 steps
Oh, yeah, sure.
to get to. So for the most part, with the exception of like with the exception of I think I drafted the tomb at one point and like a couple of other times where I like had so many steps to use that I was like fuck it and just went outside and drafted it. And then I had to you'll be able to tell, I mean, not that I'm going to string together all of the footage from all of my off-stream runs, but I know there's at least 1 or 2 that is like right after I beat curse mode, where you can tell that it's right after I beat curse mode because I don't draft my outer rooms for like forever.
That's really funny.
I think there's a couple of days on this save file where I didn't draft an outer room at all. Where am I? Oh, I'm going up to security.
I've also definitely done that before and just forgot to draft my outer room.
Which I also think is, like, fair.
Yeah.
Parlor, just for the sake of a door into the foundation. If I can just get cloister. Or secret passage. Secret passage works too, because then I can
Oh, yeah, go straight into a green room.
just go straight into the green room. Get some money. Yeah, I'll take a special cost bypass cloister. Hell yeah. Alright. I know this doesn't make much of a difference, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, for real. For realsies. 1 more day. No, I am not going to start singing Les Mis. I promise. Okay, it just says watering can, so. Take this back to the coat check. Check. Watering can. And then we'll see. And it might turn out that it just fills again. Very funny moment when I was reclaiming the throne. Martin, do you think you're gonna actually finish the late game puzzles in this game?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely fucking not.
So, in order to, it's spoilers for a late game puzzle in case you haven't reclaimed the throne, and you want to, stop listening now. In order to reclaim the throne, you need to bring 3 objects into it. You have to bring the royal scepter, which is made blue. You have to bring the crown of the blue prince from room 46.
Sure.
And you have to bring the cursed effigy from the shrine. Now,
Well, that's fun.
the way that I did that is I took the cursed effigy from the shrine and code checked it because I knew that I was going to end up with because having a common code check is really useful in that regard. And then I looked at it at one point and I said, I bet you anything that if I pick that up out of the code check, it will immediately curse me again. So I will make sure that it is the last thing that I get, because when it curses you, you immediately drop to 13 steps. And I was like, I will make sure that I have everything else, because obviously then I have to open room 46 and get the crown.
Yeah.
Because you can't code check it. The scepter, as long as I call it a day in a blue room, I keep the scepter.
Wait, what do you mean you can't coat check the crown?
Because the cursed effigy is in the coat check.
Oh, right.
It's one or the other.
I thought you were saying the game would like straight up won't let you coat check the crown.
No.
I was like, that's not true.
No, because it's pretty much, I would say, the safest way to do it is to coat check the cursed effigy so that you can have it wherever. Because you could coat check the crown and then get the shrine and bust open the box and pick it up then, but then you only have 13 steps and you're in the outer room. Right? So it's like, you don't really want to do that. It's smarter to just go to room 46 and hope for the and I've got really in the run where I do it, I've got really good room placement. So when I get everything together and then I go pick up the cursed effigy, I have like 5 steps. It's only 5 steps to get to the throne room because you need to have all of the objects in hand when you walk through the door. And I also very specifically did not enter the throne room until I had all of the objects because I wasn't sure. I still don't know if it's on first entry because I found out in talking to Rachel, who tried to solve the clock tower puzzle, that the clock tower puzzle only works if it's the first time the clock hits 1:30 in a day. If it's the second time, it doesn't pop.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
It makes sense to me. And Rachel was like, but by the time I get the clock tower, it's already so late in the day. And I was like, you've just got to speed run drafting.
Yeah.
You've got to fucking Susie Deltarune just bang through your drafts as fast as possible so that you hit the clock tower at 1:30 in the afternoon. Okay, I'm in the break room, so I'm gonna call it a day. We're gonna try this again. Wait, hold on. Paranoia. Okay, I go check the water again. We're gonna try this again. Fuck me. The Royal Inn of Prayers. Fucking hell. Time is it? 11:11. Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah. All I'm gonna do.
Okay, so we're gonna stream Blueprints again in 2 weeks.
I mean, we can. You're pretty close to being done with the whole game, I think.
Yeah, this is the last thing I have to do before they add Dirigiblocks back in. Sorry, Emma, we keep putting off Seance at Blake Manor. A game that I also really want to play, so you know.
I also really want to play it. But I also know Emma's, like, kind of busy at the moment, so...
Yeah, so it does work out in that regard. Okay, let's...
I want to play fucking, the thing that I bought that I was going to play next as well.
Yes.
That I keep forgetting the actual name of. But I think that's going to be, like, 2 streams and done.
Yeah, gift shop. Let's go. Give me that dice. I don't really feel the need to turn treasure trove down much more than that, because, there's so much money in there already. Yeah, fuck it, give me another 2 dice. If I can get one more shop, I think I will be confident. And the trading post doesn't count. Fuck me. Okay, well, maybe this will give me another die. Nope, but it will give me a shovel.
Shovel ain't bad.
I can't use a shovel to dig up a die, but Also, my curse mode pro tip is breakfast nook. Because a nook is so common, especially like in the early ranks, that you basically just get an immediate free 10 steps on a corner room, which is so nice. Yeah, pantry is fine. I do have the yeah, let's go attic mode. Probably there'll be something in here, right? Nope. Don't use a key yet, dipshit. Look at how many fucking keys there are! What the hell?
Good lord.
Well, at least I don't feel bad about using a key on that trunk.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Now, well, I guess it's fine. I have to go outside anyway. Well, oh, fuck you, dude. I have to go outside anyway and open door, and it's too late at night for me to English. I'm giving up. Now I just need the coat check again. Do 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 do. Yeah, when they said that this part was time-consuming, they didn't mention it's because, like, sometimes you just fuck up a couple times.
Yeah.
I didn't actually call the elevator. I feel like I have to do another one of those, like, SpongeBob title card, 1 hour later things for me drafting the trading post and then us talking about the still. Because that was just really funny.
It was really funny.
An old rusty nail. Let's go this way first. Yeah, fuck it. Secret garden key. Well?
Well?
Let's fucking see, I guess. Okay, it's got all of the water back in it. But that's fine. I can... No, I don't think I want to do that, actually. It is.
Yeah, bud, I figured the door was... Not now!
Now, secret passage.
I know that I am going to need you, but I don't want to draft you. Oh, fuck. Okay, hold on. Just... It's fine. I hate that about the one thing about the fucking watery can is that it's like, if you don't do it as soon as you walk through the door, it's like, man, come on.
Yeah, it should just stay out until you actually use it.
I can use these dice now because I got the thing that I needed.
Yay!
Yippee! I'm gonna do spare quarters because I can still get a green room off of here. I mean, I can cross over if I need to, and probably... Ooh, lucky rabbit's foot. It probably pretty easily get a cloister or a couple aquariums, but... spend all my money. There we go. Kind of wish I had running shoes, but what can you do?
You do. I think you'll be okay, though.
I mean, probably. Am I gonna need the fucking bookshop?
No, I can tell you that for free.
Thank you.
You do not need to buy any books.
Well, no, I mean, I've finished... I've bought out the entire bookshop, but I'm like, am I gonna have to go into... Like, I'm running down the list in my head of all of the rooms that have books in them.
Yeah, you don't need the bookshop.
But this is the point at which I need the secret passage, right?
I would say try to get the library first.
Well, I have the library.
The secret passage, I believe... Hold on, let me go back to the page, because I kind of skimmed it.
I think the secret passage is part of it, but I don't know what step.
Yes. Secret passage is like the last thing.
Okay.
And you will get a clue that tells you what to do with the
Oh,
secret passage.
these blank books!
Oh.
I've been wondering about these! From prism pristine, 3 paths convene, 3 lines of light, 3 shades foreseen. 3 colors to count, a sum of 18, but the one left hidden remains to be seen.
You're taking screen caps, I assume.
I will go back and take another screen cap of that. It's you again!
Whoa. It's the spiral.
My dearest darling son, I am quite impressed. I didn't expect you to make it this far, yet if these words have reached your eyes, rest assured, the end of the spiral is near. Stay vigilant and...
Rosewary?
Yeah! For the thorns we discover are twice as sharp at the conclusion of each of our journeys. One final counsel I leave you, the waters of the West Spring shall yet reveal more secrets than these mere passages. I had so many plans, but not enough dreams. Your mother, Orave. West Spring secret passage. That is probably... That is almost certainly drafting the secret passage as an outer rim.
That makes sense to me.
It's either drafting the secret passage as an outer room or drafting the secret passage in the direction of the West Wing, which doesn't make any... Which, the only reason why I say that doesn't make any sense is because, like, then what do you draft off of it? And it's like...
Yeah.
The waters of the West Spring shall yet reveal more secrets than these mere passages. Yeah, I am pretty sure that is drafting the secret passage as an outer rim. But, also, we have whatever the fuck is happening in this riddle. So I have a number of components here, actually, legitimately.
Yes.
I have this. I have these 2 pages. Is there another place where I have to use the water in this watering can?
In the secret passage. But
Great.
obviously, you can't do that right now.
Well, I can, but, I don't think it's gonna
well,
work.
I mean, in the secret passage when you draft it, where it's supposed to be drafted, is
Okay.
what I should say.
So I am gonna go back and co-check this. Not that I think I'm just gonna need to remember that I'm gonna have to do this sequence again, but that's fine. Cause that's, I don't want to say that that's easy enough, cause it's not, but it requires a level of RNG that I am capable of manipulating, but
Yeah.
Is annoying.
Again, I think that's why the beginning of this walkthrough says, like, hey, this is a really time-consuming puzzle.
Yeah.
Because it relies a lot on, like, room RNG bullshit.
Let me just check really quick before I walk away. Okay, I've taken 2 screenshots.
Okay.
I made my screenshot thing so teeny. But I am gonna just really quick, because there's a couple of other things that I have in my screenshot folder that I do think that are important. So I have these 2 pages. This is mostly going to be visible on stream. I've got these 2 pages. I have this pattern inside of the box, and which is visible on this page and in Lady Clara Epson's diary, and is the Spiral of Stars constellation. And I have this diagram that you see in the surveillance footage when you enter the surveillance password into the security terminal, which I got on my last play sessions. Which actually, I think that's a Metro path, so maybe this is not totally related. But I've got that. And if it does turn out to be related to this, then I've got it. Alright, let me go fucking code check this again.
The next thing is literally, like, the last puzzle.
That sounds right.
It's, like, where everyone is like, well, we don't know if there's anything beyond this.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I know what you get for doing this. Vaguely. Yeah. Like, I know in broad strokes what it is. But I... like, have been very careful to not, like, read super deeply into it.
I know what it is from reading about it, but I've never actually seen it. The first time I heard about it was PB, like, offhandedly being like, oh yeah, I think I'm at the end of the game because I discovered blankety blank, and I said, there's a what?
Yeah, I actually saw those messages today, and it correlates with the other, with the information that I know about what it is, and then I actually started watching that, Unsolved Mysteries of Blueprints video, saw some things I didn't recognize, and said, I'm turning this off.
I mostly listened to that video because I was at work doing other shit.
That's real. I am code checking. So the thing is that I now have to use up the next 3 days of High Roller in order to get Monk. And then I have to get Monk, and then I have to get Trading Post. Which actually, that's not too bad, because you do Shrine once to get Blessing of the Monk.
Well, no, you don't have to get Trading Post, because you check the watering can.
But if I have to refill it from the still...
No, it should keep the still water in,
Great.
Now that you've checked it.
But if it doesn't...
The walkthrough says that it will.
Okay, well... When was the walkthrough written?
I'm opening it again. April of last year.
Okay, there is a non-zero chance that they changed that.
I can't see them changing what is basically a frustration saving feature. But I can look it up.
I mean, But the thing is that, like, it's not like it's that much of a pain in the ass to do it.
Yeah.
Because you have to call it a day once with Blessing of the Monk in order to get Secret Passage out in the outer room anyway. So, like...
Okay, I'm looking at a Reddit post from 5 months ago where people confirm that it does retain the water in the code check.
Okay, that's fine. I don't think they've patched the game since then anyway, so that's fine. Should I go say hi to Elzara?
Sure.
I say as I go to say hi to Elzara. A thing that I do really like is getting the surveillance camera password. You can rewatch all the Elzara cutscenes.
Aw.
Actually, you can rewatch all of the cutscenes in the game, but you can rewatch all of the Elzara prophecies, which is cool.
Yeah, I'm seeing plenty of people saying the only way to do this is to code check it.
Well, yeah.
But
Oh,
also
yeah,
somebody-
that's right, because you can't get trading posts because you fucking
Yeah.
draft the secret passage in the outer room. Duh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, somebody says, no, you can also use Moon Pendant if you clean your inventory with the trading post, leaving only the pendant and the watering can.
That's just dumb, though.
Yeah, to which someone replied, wow, imagine if that was the actual intended method. That would be insane. And the guy said, that was the way I did it. I don't trust the coat check guy.
Okay, you know what? That's deeply based. That's hilarious. That's really funny, I'll allow it.
Really funny.
No, but yeah, that's totally... Oh, shit. I don't have enough steps to get back. Damn.
Boo.
I was gonna be like, oh, I'll go back and I'll try to magnifying glass those books. No, I fucking won't. I have 13 steps left. Unless I get a dining room in the next 2 draws.
If I'm remembering correctly from that video, the content of one of those books also got patched. But it was just like something where if you magnifying glass the text, it was different from if you looked at it regular style, and it was just a mistake. So they had to patch it to be like, this isn't a puzzle, we just fucked up.
I think I remember hearing about this, actually.
It was like the thing that was in all caps turns to like sentence case. Or turned to sentence case when you magnifying glassed it. Which was probably just like it loading like an older version of the texture or whatever.
I am also always looking at the treble clef.
Real?
I am gonna be so real. I'm pretty sure that is a clue for something, and I don't know what it is.
It's not.
I have 8 dice.
It's not a clue for the sheet music?
Oh, I mean, maybe.
I mean, one would think.
Why was I trying to get... Oh, because I was going to try to magnify and glass those, That's right. I did pick up the running shoes. Haha! Am I probably going to lose my key card? Yes. Is that fine? Yes. This was a stupid way to go around. Okay, whatever. It's fine. There was a faster way to go back to the foundation, and I just did not do it. How many times can one boy ride an elevator? Okay, and then I promise I'm done, because I have to go to bed.
Yeah.
Except I'm probably not going to go to sleep. I know myself. Okay, watering can is away. If I was really feeling spicy, I would leave the library after magnifying glassing these books and double back for the break room. But whatever. I mean, yeah, like, given the fact that, like, almost every late game puzzle tells you, draft this room as an outer room.
Yeah.
Like, The minute I see West Spring Secret Passage, I'm like, oh, look, even those S's are faded away. Wow. I wonder. Alright, let me go see if there's anything in the grid. Oh, I just remembered the thing that I was going to tell y'all, which is that I, in the process of working on a cross-stitch that I'm very excited to show more people than just my close friends, I found the exact shade of blue that I would use to make the blueprint bookmarks that I was thinking about for a while.
Oh, fun.
Like the shade of blue that I'm using for the outline Marn is like basically the exact shade of blueprint blue that this game uses.
That's awesome.
So I'm like, So I'm gonna probably try to do that at some point once I've actually finished this one. With whatever I have left over. I did not see anything, and also these pages don't move. It is so fucking funny that after like 100 plus hours in this game, we finally have something for these blank books that have been sitting in the library this entire fucking time.
It's awesome. I kind of love that.
I love blueprints so much. That's genius. Okay. I'm gonna go to sleep. Thanks for coming out for a fucking 3-hour puzzle stream. God damn. I love this fucking game, man.
Yeah, this game rules.
It owns bones. Who do we got, Marn? Anybody? Anybody online at 1:45?
Surely. Oh, I don't know. Maybe not.
That's fine. Let's see what we got for a, a house title. Oh, it's just a garden shopping center. Okay. I always feel really weird about leaving doors unlocked, but it felt necessary on this one. Well, in that case, I guess we're just gonna go.
Yeah, good night.
Good night, everybody. We'll be live again. Fuck if I remember, if I know. Probably Thursday.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Thanks